Hello, everyone. Welcome to our last week of the summer program. This week is all about the ocean. So I thought I would read Commotion in the Ocean by Giles Andreae. And we are going to see so many different sea creatures and animals that live in the ocean. There's a curious commotion at the bottom of the ocean. I think we ought to go and take a look. You'll find every sort of creature that lives beneath the sea, swimming through the pages of this book. There are dolphins, whales, and penguins. There are jellyfish and sharks. There's the turtle and the big white polar bear. But can you see behind the wrecks? And in between the rocks? Let's take a look and find who's hiding there. Look, a crab. This is a crab. The crab likes walking sideways, and I think the reason why is to make himself look sneaky and pretend that he's a spy. See this one? Popping out of the sand. You can only see his eyes. Here are some turtles. Look. We crawl up the beach from the water to bury our eggs on dry land. We lay a whole batch, and then when they hatch, they scamper about in the sand. Dolphins, look. Here's a dolphin jumping out of the water. Squeak, squeak. Click, click. Whistle, click. The wonderful thing about dolphins is hearing them trying to speak. It's not how do you do, as I'd say to you. It's more of a click, whistle, squeak. Ooh, an angelfish. Here is an angelfish. Hello, I'm the angelfish, darling, the prettiest thing in the sea. What a shame there are no other creatures as gorgeous and lovely as me. Here is a jellyfish. You guys may have seen this before. A jellyfish. Jiggle, jiggle. The jellyfish just loves to jiggle with other fish, which other fish think is quite dumb. She knows that it's not at all that useful, but jiggling is lots of good fun. Ooh, what's that? Look at those sharp teeth. Look at those sharp teeth. It's a shark. It's a shark. I swim with a grin up to greet you. See how my jaws open wide? Here's his jaw. Why don't you come a bit closer? Please take a look inside. Yikes! Those are some sharp teeth. This one is called a swordfish. He has a long nose, like a sword. I love to chase after small fishes. It keeps me from getting too bored. And then when I start feeling hungry, I skewer a few on my sword. That's the swordfish. And these are octopuses. This is an octopus. Having 8 arms can be useful. You may think it looks a bit funny, but it helps me to hold all of my children and tickle each one on the tummy. Octopuses have 8 arms, 8 tentacles here. I can't imagine having that many. Ooh, a stingray. Here is a stingray. At the bottom of the ocean, the stingray flaps his wings. But don't you get too close to him. His tail really stings. Here's his tail. Buzz. It can sting you. And these are lobster, red lobster. Never shake hands with a lobster. It isn't a wise thing to do. With a clippity clap and a snippity snap, he would snip all of your fingers in two. Ooh, the deep sea. Here we are in the deep, dark part of the sea. Miles below the surface, where the water's dark and deep, live the most amazing creatures that you could never meet. There are fish of all descriptions, of every shape and size. Some have giant pointy teeth and great big bulging eyes. Look at those bulging eyes and really sharp teeth. Some of them can walk around and balance on their fins, but the strangest fish of all have glowing whiskers on their chins. Here is the great blue whale. Look at how big he is. This is a blue whale. There's no other beast on the planet as big as the giant blue whale. He measures a massive 100 feet long from his head to the tip of his tail. Holy cow! This whale can be 100 feet long. That is gigantic. Whoosh! Pushes water out of its spout. We're just a bunch of barnacles, and all we do is cling. We know it's not that glamorous, but it's our favorite thing. These are barnacles. Barnacles. Just hanging out under the whale. A walrus. Look at these walruses and their giant tusks. Our bodies are covered with blubber, and our tusks are incredibly long. We're grumpy and proud, and we bellow out loud to show that we're mighty and strong. You guys know what these are? What are these animals? They live near the North Pole, amongst all the cold and the icebergs and snow. They're called penguins. Penguins. We waddle around on our icebergs, which makes our feet slither and slide. And when we get close to the water, we leap with a splash off the side. Splash! They are going into the water. Splish splash. Whee! One of the penguins says. It's like a giant slide. Polar bears. These are polar bears. Deep out in the Arctic, the mommy polar bear snuggles up with all of her children, since it's very cold out there. It is very cold in the Arctic. We want it to stay cold so all of these animals can have a place to live. What a lot of creatures we have seen beneath the sea. What a lot of funny things they do. Some of them might lick their lips and eat you in one bite. And some might want to swim around with you. The dolphin's very friendly. It's the dolphin. And the lobster's very fierce. But the shark is the most dangerous by far. Can you name the other friends we've made along the way? See if you can tell me who they are. Who else did we meet under the sea? We met the angelfish. Here's the angelfish. And a jellyfish. Here's a jellyfish. And what's this one? He has a really long nose. It's pointy. It's called a swordfish. A swordfish. And here's the dolphin. He likes to jump out of the water. And the shark with the pointy teeth. And the pink octopus. Pink octopus. And here behind is the giant blue whale. We met a lot of friends on our journey. There are so many cool animals in the ocean, aren't there? Well, thanks for listening, you guys.